Okay, we move on to offer number 2 now, and we've had fire, we've had ice, and now
should we have Iceland?
Let's try Iceland.
Today we're going to spend the day on the famous Golden Circle route from Reykjavik. There is a lot to see, so let's get going. Our first stop is at Nesjavellir Power Plant. It's a geothermal area near Lake Thingvellir. What's really interesting about this place is that it produces enough energy to power almost all of Iceland's homes. We've just arrived at Thingvellir National Park. I am so excited to see this natural wonder. Thingvellir National Park is the spectacular site of Iceland's first parliament. It's also the place where the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates meet. I've just arrived at the Gullfoss waterfall. This place is insane, as you can tell. I'm actually going to go down closer to check it out. You're walking along and all of a sudden it's like the earth just opened up and there's this massive hole with this waterfall gushing through it in all different directions. Then you see the mist rising above, you can just sense the power of it. We've just arrived at the geyser. We're waiting for the next eruption. It could happen at any second. We're all very excited, waiting very patiently. Walking along here at the geysers, you realize how alive the ground is underneath your feet. This is an incredibly active geothermal area. It's full of all these geysers, big and small. Shooting geysers and massive waterfalls, separating tectonic plates. Today was truly unforgettable. The Golden Circle is a must-see.
Well, there you go, fabulous Iceland. And I have to say, in talking to people and the inquiries I've had, and I'm sure you've had, it wouldn't have been on the top 10 list of mine. People saying, I want to go to Iceland on a cruise. But it's really grown for some reason. Nothing to do with the Euros.
No, certainly.
They want to go and see a decent football team.
No, I think kind of obviously I speak to people because we do a little bit of land as well, like yourself. And one of the guys who I work with has said all they do is sell Iceland, 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 especially for short breaks. And it's becoming more and more popular. People want to go and see in the Blue Lagoon. They want to go see the volcanoes. They want to see sheer beauty and ruggedness. And it's become really, really popular. And I think also with something like cruising, once you've done the Med 3-4 times, you've done it all. You've done the Caribbean 3-4 times, you've done it all. It's like, we want to see different places. And this itinerary which you put together is a great itinerary. We're going out on the 25th of September 2017 for an 18-night holiday.
But this is no fly.
This is no fly.
This is another Adore classic where and there are so many people do not want to get on an aeroplane.
No, they don't want to get on an aeroplane. With this, you've got no luggage restrictions, and it's we use the repositioning cruises to get great products at great prices. And this, to me, again, is one of our best deals I think we've put on the show in the last 14, 15 weeks. It's very different. So we're going to start on the NCL Jade. Love the ship. A lot of people, English people, know the Jade because it's been in Venice for about the last 9 years. So they've just refurbished it, so it's going to be in top-notch order. It is all-inclusive, so it will include your drinks, providing you choose that option.
She's going to be based in Southampton from about May, isn't it?
She's from next year, yes, from May. So she's got around about 10, 12 cruises. We have featured a couple of the Norwegian ones with them, but this is a repositioning from Southampton over to New York.
Okay.
And you're going to go via Lerwick in Scotland, then on to Reykjavik in Iceland, and hence the video. Then on to St John's in Newfoundland. You been to St John's?
No, never.
I've never been to St John's. Then on to Portland.
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine, and then finally.
Good lobster.
Yes, I don't eat fish. I wouldn't know. And then finally on into New York. You're then going to change ships, and then you're going to come back on the iconic Queen Mary 2.
Oh, the QM2.
We love the QM2. They put on all the guest lectures. They have loads of different things to see and do. They have authors on board. It's an
classic cruising, though, isn't it? It's from the bygone year.
You are going to get two very different forms of cruising. You're going to get your freestyle, go to dinner whenever you like, on the NCL. I say your drinks are included.
Eat when you like, where you like, whenever.
You like. So but you come back on Queen Mary 2, it's going to be a lot more formal. You're going to need to get dressed up generally for the evening.
The tuxedo and
so
the
it's a great way of experiencing two different cruise lines, which are different poles apart on the cruising
Well,
spectrum.
that's good in a way. It's quite unique. But there's no drinks included
There's
on
no-
the
Queen Mary
eastbound.
too. No, but if you've had too many going back on the NCL, Jade, you might be wanting to have a detox week on the way back.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's it. Yeah.
So as I say, this is for 18 nights on the 25th of September 2017. How much do you think, Mr. Calvo?
Right. Okay. So it's September. You're going up that way, coming back that way. One way air. No, there's no air. Of course,
No air.
So knowing you,
Don't forget the NCL Jade all inclusive.
$13.99.
$15.99.
You see, I'm just going under at the minute because you beat me last week. So.
But as I say,
That's still good. That's
it's £90 per person per night, including your drinks for 11 of them. So it's cracking value. The balcony's at $2,299. If you want an outside, it's at $18.99 per person.
Still good.
It's still a great value. So if you don't like flying, way to see America, you can do so. You should be able to. You're not going to be able to see a lot of New York, though, because if you try going from one ship to the other ship, and it depends where the ships are in New York, you might have to jump in a taxi and go over at this precise moment. But we can't.
I think the QM goes out of Brooklyn. And the Jade will go into Cape Liberty.
I think so.
So you're going to get from New Jersey to New York.
Yeah, so it's around about a $30 to $40 taxi fare. But that can change, so we can't advise at this precise moment. But you'll be in New York. You might be able to get on early and then go into New York for a couple of hours, go see the Statue of Liberty. But just cruising in and out of New York is absolutely amazing.
Right. So you've given us the prices, you've given us the dates. Remember, it's free drinks, the drinks package included with NCL on the Jade. She's been refurbed, she's looking new again, and she's going to be based in Southampton. I'm sure Ian, over the next few weeks, will have some more deals out of Southampton on her.
Our guests love Southampton, so we're doing more and more to appease what our guests want.
Right, okay. And the other plus is, of course, the luggage. You can bring back as much as you want. So if you don't get time in New York to do a lot, but if you want to bring some stuff back that you can buy on the ship or whatever, none of those weight restrictions. And remember, you are going into America. You will need an ESTA. Do all of that. And I'm sure our friends at the Door Cruises will put on the Facebook page the official ESTA link and not be linked to one of those that will hit you with a $60 or $70 bill at the end.
It's $14 for the
one with the government.
Official ESTA. So if it's not $14, they're having you over.
If it's not $14, you've been had. Right. About